Oh, hello.
Hey, Darth, you back?
Yeah, I had a bad crash.
Yeah, because you were just gone.
I know, and I was in the middle of a fish. I wonder if that's what caused the crash.
Doesn't it usually?
On the angler. It was the first
Yeah.
time I've had it happen on this game. Or it might have been something to do with that Willie Fun Monday.
Oh, the wheel going. Yeah, because you were in the middle of the wheel spins, right?
Yep.
Mm.
Yeah, it looks like it's working now. And if I can just get
Okay. Your partner there had to jump off and head fishing with his dad,
I
so
don't even know if it'll let me back in that competition.
that would be bad. But you guys were winning it hands down.
And I finally had a fish. Decent
Yeah.
fish. It looked like a big fish too, based on the
Oh,
tension.
that's a
And then
shame.
all four monitors went
Ooh.
blank.
Now, was it a crash or did you like lose power momentarily? Because I had that last week where all
Yeah,
my
like
monitors went.
it
It
went
just winked out and you were
kaput.
going. Yeah.
Gone. All four monitors. And
Oof.
I tried to start streaming again once it finally did come back up, and it kept giving me error codes everywhere. Thunder Gunner, what's up, buddy? Well, looks like everybody can see me then. Let me enter the competition. I was afraid it wouldn't let me. What I'll be lucky if I've got 15 minutes left of it. 16 minutes. And I sure did. I had one hooked right there. I tell you what, we're not going to fool with the wheel spin or any of that right now, at least until this competition's over. When this competition's over, and I know it's safely
Yeah,
behind
yeah.
me, then I'll do that. But right now, because it was either me hooking the fish or where I brought that. Because I think there was a time before that I brought that wheel spin thing down and it crashed too. I think that's the second time it's done me that way.
Hopefully folks will come back and find the stream.
I know.
You
J- just eating a stink
see
bug.
what yeah.
Harrison, it ended, bud. Like I had a hardcore crash across all four of my monitors. Finally had one hooked up too. I could have contributed to our team's winnings here. And this is a unique spot too. My son's got some things, uh, senior cookout and senior um, ceremony he's got this evening. So
That sounds like fun.
yeah,
We don't do anything cool like that around here.
if it wasn't for that, then I'd hop on the angler since it's over. It's shoot, we've got so much going on here in the next little bit. We've got regional track meet, state track meet. They've got senior awards. They've got, of course, graduation. They've got
Right,
graduation
right.
parade. I think the weekend before graduation, they got graduation parade. They started that during COVID. I liked that, and everybody liked it so much we've kept it. Like it was
Well, that's cool.
when COVID happened. Just to kind of stay safe and stay away from everybody. We uh they had a senior parade, so everybody would line up beside the road and stay spaced out and away from each other and stuff and outside, and they would drive by like in the back of their trucks, or the
Nice.
parents would drive them, and we'd get to wave at them and stuff, and it was pretty nice.
That was nice for
And
your
and
township to
yeah,
do.
and everybody all of our schools did it, and all of our high schools did it, and everybody liked it so much. We said, you know what? Now that we're doing traditional graduations again, let's still keep doing that. So there we go, a trophy brown trail. I have contributed.
There you go. Ooh, pretty. They're prettier than on the
Z's, you have
Angler.
helped me so many times catch legendaries. Thank you for. You know what? This has been the nicest stream. We've had several people come in, and welcome to the stream, Z's. We've had several people like you come in that I were like first timers and I hadn't seen them in chat before that have thanked me for videos today. And you know what the biggest thing about it is too?
I want my money, man. Stewie,
Oh,
listen, this is crazy. You
thank
got
you so
Oh,
my
much.
nice.
God. All right, let's go to the bank.
I don't, I mean, and I needed this today. Y'all just don't know. I've hinted at some real life issues I've got going on, and I've been a little down. And it's these compliments are coming in and really lifting me up, guys. Thank you so much. Onions.
Yeah. Well, they're very well deserved, Darth.
I appreciate that. And thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. Thank you. We had a bigger stream going. Well, it's starting to pick back up. We had a bigger
We'll
stream
find you
going,
again.
and all four I stream with four monitors. Like I've got my YouTube chat down here. I've got my Twitch chat. I've got my game, and then over here in the top right, I've got my Discord up, and all four monitors. I was in the middle of catching a fish, so I don't know if that caused the crash. Sometimes that happens on the Angler, but I've never had that happen on Fishing Planet. But I started catching a fish, but I also had my wheel of names spinning the wheel to see what disgusting bean I was going to have to eat, and on Bean Boozled, and it crashed. So it was either the wheel or the catching whatever fish caused me to crash.
Or a combination of all.
Might have just been too many things going on, combined with where we had that storm and our uh, internet nodes in the area are not performing up to par right now. So, but things should be back to normal hopefully tomorrow. Keep fighting the good fight. Life is a big struggle for most. Just keep your head up and keep catching them fish. Do what you love to do every day and don't regret a thing. Gosh, disease. Just a ray of sunshine coming in here on this Sunday. Thank you so much, buddy. Yeah, if there's anything you need to know on the Angler, I've probably covered it somewhere. That's
Yeah.
I've got 400 videos on the Angler alone. Guide for a fish, where to catch diamonds of the fish. Just different things. Here we go. Ooh, this one. If this is a brown trout, now see, I don't know what it is, but this one is acting bigger than the one we just caught. But it's not. It's not bigger than the one we just caught.
Just angrier.
Okay. I've got 9 minutes. Let's see. Where's another unique mark at? Small bass. Let's go. Back behind. That's not right. Oh, yeah, it is right. There. While we are on your videos being helpful, I caught my first legendary on Spain, and now I am one step closer to the Citro Del Rey. Let's go. Best bottom feeder in the game.
Absolutely. Keep it up.
I have 2 of them. I keep 2 of those in the graduation rod. That way, if I'm fishing for like a carp or some solely bottom feeder fish, I can put 2 on the bottom with the Citro Del Rey and hold the graduation rod in my hand. Actually, I should just buy me a third Citro Del Rey and not worry about the graduation rod. Because that's what happens, you know. You hit the big one, the big 70 pounder on the graduation rod. I'll go fishing now. I'll keep you in my prayers, buddy. Yeah, I don't want to worry you all. It's not health. It's work related. I just have a decision to make. And I'm so 50-50 on it. It's one of those big, huge decisions, you know? Stressful.
Even the small ones are never easy. The bigger ones just seem.
You've never played Bean Boozled? You spin the wheel. It's like this little tin can thing, at least mine is. And it's got like these disgusting flavors of basically jelly belly beans. So you have pomegranate or old bandage, stink bug or toasted marshmallow, buttered popcorn or rotten egg, juicy pear or booger, strawberry banana smoothie or dead fish, berry blue or toothpaste. That one's easy because even if it is toothpaste, it still tastes good. Birthday cake and dirty dishwater, peach or barf, tutti frutti or stinky socks, cappuccino, liver and onions. We also have the new flavors, which are burnt rubber, booger. Burnt rubber and wet dog. Where should I go? I'm going to go. There we go. My least favorite. Like if you look on the screen in the top middle and you see that bar that's going across through there right now. Like we're at $65.58, for example. When that gets up to $80, I have to eat stink bug, and that sucks. When it gets to $100, I have to eat wet dog, and that's, you don't even ever want to taste anything like that. Then that's going to roll over into there's another Bean Boozled that's Fiery 5, and they're hot, and it starts with jalapeno. No, starts with sriracha, then jalapeno, then cayenne, then habanero, and then Carolina Reaper. Habanero and Carolina Reaper are rough. They are extremely hot because it's concentrate in those beans. The easiest diamond on Spain. I probably have a video on that. I would say Camiso Barbel, probably. What would you all say?
I would say pumpkin seeds is fairly easy to get,
Oh,
and
really?
Xander.
Oh, Xander.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Xander.
Xander.
I would Xander before pumpkin seed, but pumpkin seed, um,
I would go Xander Camiso. Unless they've changed the Camisos lately. I used to be able to catch those Camisos pretty easily. You know, common carp ain't that bad to catch diamonds either.
no, as long as you hit the right spot. I mean, that definitely have to have the right spot. And mirror over by the dam there. They're fairly easy to get if you're patient. Harrison, definitely minnow for the Xander, and definitely nighttime. I usually start with like a 3 hook and then, move to like a 2 and then a 1. Darth, you agree on that
Um,
for the Xander?
I usually start for 3 on a jig twitching,
Oh, okay.
like a shad, jigging a shad twitching. I usually start for 3, but then I'll move up after I catch a few. I'll move up to a 2 and a 1.
Oh, and you want to bait with hot dog. You want to throw
Yes.
that out there.
Yeah. Uh, is it nighttime or is it 1800? I can't remember.
I do the best at
I
night,
want
but
my money, man.
that's
Stewie,
mine.
listen, this is crazy. You got, oh my God.
Nighttime. Oh,
All right, let's go to the bank.
wow. Cheers from Canada. 20. That, you know what? He sat there and did the math on that exactly. That put me to 80. Because it had to convert over to US dollars.
Yeah,
I don't even know what that conversion rate is, but he figured it out. Or she, he or
he's
she.
right on the money. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right on the money. Well done.
Well, as I said, I really enjoy and appreciate all your videos that you have posted, but time to get that stink bug in you. Cheers from Canada. Oh, man.
Oh, I like this person.
Yeah, and my Lady Legend and I are friends. She's also from Canada. Oh, guys,
Oh, I didn't realize that. Oh,
there's some
cool.
good people up in Canada. Yeah.
Mm,
All right. So now I
absolutely.
gotta eat. What is it? Stink bug? Oh boy.
We usually don't pick up hitchhikers. But
Thunder
I'm gonna
got
go
her
with my
10
instinct on this
months.
one. Saddle up, partner.
What a stream.
This is
I don't
really a great stream,
I don't
guys.
even know how many members we picked up this stream. And like in the 20s. And you all have donated. Wow. And like I said, I needed picked up today. I'm low. I'm at a low spot that sometime maybe in the future I might be able to talk to y'all a little bit about, but right now I can't. But thank you all so much. And here is a stink bud for you guys. And then I also have 4 more that I have to spin the wheel. I don't care to try to spin the wheel now that the competition's over, but we won. Here we go, stink bud.
Congrats.
Oh God. Second chew. I could tell. Oh, it's horrible. Oh. Oh God. Ugh. I tell you, it's right there with wet dog. That's actually quite pungent. Oh, blue team did not have good participation. Were you on the blue team? Let's look at this. Oh,
Yeah, can you pull the list up?
yeah. I didn't see you. I was looking for you. I was wanting you on my team, and I didn't see you. I thought maybe you'd withdrawn or something. But how come you didn't hop in chat with me? You didn't want to be talking to the enemy, did you? I see how you are. I just caught like 4 fish that even went toward it. Uh, 46 players. That's not bad. I don't see you, Salivar. Yeah, I don't see you. Oh, you were on my team. I don't feel too bad. Salivar didn't do that much better than me. Oh, how did you end up doing on your hop in game chat and I'll pull you down. How did you end up doing in the other comp? You did qualify, right? You were number 1 last I checked on the second qualifier. Yeah, I gotta spin the wheel. Let's hope I don't crash this time. I think it might have had something to do with that update I had. Okay, let's see if it works out this time. Oh, I guess you guys want to see. Liver and onions. Here we go. Liver and onions. It's definitely liver and onions. Yuck. So 3 more. Oh man, burnt rubber. That's one of the bad ones. Licorice isn't much better, but that's burnt rubber. Hey, bud.
Hello.
So how'd you end up doing in the, did you qualify?
Yeah, I qualified. Unfortunately, 10 minutes into the semifinal, my internet went down. And so I missed out on almost 30 minutes and lost by like 1 fish.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah, just unfortunate timing.
We're going to have to, we'll try one for next weekend too. No, I'm going to be out of town next weekend. Well, I could Sunday. Sunday evening. It'll be like maybe 7 o'clock Sunday evening. But I want to do an individual one on that one. What do you recommend? Like, I need some ideas.
If you want to use rod stands and have a lot of fun with rod stands,
I'm going to. Rod stands will be enabled on the next one. Yeah, let's do a different one other than liver and onions. We just did that. Stinky socks.
You could do a carp competition over on Weeping Willow.
I think what I'm going to do this week, though, is I'm going to go try some of these fish out to see if I like it first. I don't care much about this trout.
No, these trout are really hard on here.
Here we go. Stinky socks. Thank you so much, Z's. You stop back by, bud. We either stream at 4:30 Eastern or 7 p.m. Eastern. It's one of the two. I flip it sometimes based on my work schedule. All right, stinky socks.
I would say for this map specifically, Northern Pike and Muskie are the most fun.
Yeah, I like to do a different map. That was actually Tutti Frutti. I like to do something that makes me try a different map and a different fish, you know?
Yeah. If you want really big fish, Nile perch can be fun.
We don't want to do that again. Oh, Nile perch?
Yeah, Nile perch.
It keeps giving me repeats. It's not spinning the wheel very randomly, I don't think. Dead fish or strawberry smoothie?
Bass on the Everglades are another good one.
I would like to do some bass fishing, maybe.
Yeah, Everglades is a lot. You can catch a lot of bass really quickly over there.
Ugh. 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 There we go. Oh, it's awful. Oh, gosh. That is awful. Yuck. All right, before we make the tournament, I'm going to leave. Talking about largemouth bass?
Either largemouth or peacock bass. I think they're the butterfly peacock bass on Everglades.
Do they bite pretty good?
Yeah, both of them bite very well.
And what map is that?
Everglades.
Everglades, 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 right there. Okay, so Everglades, fish species, butterfly peacock bass. Is that what you're saying?
Either that or largemouth. They both bite good.
So they don't get very big, looks like.
I think the butterflies get up to about 8 pounds, and I think the largemouth get up to about 13.
Here's
14.
what we need to do. And this is what I need to start making a habit of. I'm clicking on fish. I want to go location, Everglades. And then I'm going to look at the fish. Because the description doesn't match up with how big they actually get a lot of times. So here I look. The record is right at 10 pounds. So as I'm setting up my pose, if this is what I'm targeting, I look at that, right? So now I'm going to go down because I've been putting together these setups and stuff myself, just trying to learn the game. So right now it's 10 pounds. I need to make sure I've got 10 pounds covered. So I'm going to come over here and click at largemouth bass. Now it goes up to about 12.5 pounds. So when I'm picking my rod out, I probably want something to cast a lure. I probably want something to maybe float fish with. And I want to be somewhere in the 10 to 14, maybe 10, somewhere in that neighborhood range to target these fish. So I'll go back to my inventory and let's look and see what we've got on us. We've got, if I wanted to bottom fish, which I don't, I could use that. Here is a...
For bass, you actually can bottom fish fairly effectively.
Oh, really?
Surprisingly. Yeah.
So I could, if I wanted to save some money, I could actually use this bottom sniper. It's a bit much, though. It's 11 to 33 pounds.
Yeah. Even with that 11, you could drop your reel and your line down to around 11 and it would still work.
Yeah. So I could use that if I wanted to. Set that up. There's a 10 to 31 pound and allow rod stands in the next one. Now let's look at our, now this rod right here, 6 to 24 pounds, perfect. We can use that, put our lure on there. So let's get us some practice in. Let's look at these.
Yeah, the cool thing with bass is you can almost fish them any way you want. You can use bobber, bottom, and then you can use anything from rapalas to poppers, walkers, frogs. You can use a jig head with soft plastics. You can use a bare hook with soft plastics.
So I'm going...
Fish work really good.
Right now, and I'm looking at my line that I have on me. And I've got 8 pounds, and I don't really have anything in between. So I should probably just go ahead and buy me some line. What would you say, 12-pound line-ish?
Yeah, I would either go 12-pound mono or 10-pound fluoro.
It's 8.
Bass, thankfully, don't really spook from lines, so you can even use braid on them without any issues.
Well, there's 10 pounds. Let's do it. Let's put that 10-pound. Buy some of that 10-pound right there. I probably have the baits, but what size, or I mean, hooks, but what size would you say?
I usually, for bass, stick between 2/0 and 4/0.
Just simple hooks?
So if you're going to, are you using it for bottom or float fishing?
Bottom.
Yeah, you can just do regular standard hooks. Or barbless if you want a little extra XP, but you're already...
It don't give enough XP, I don't think, to worry about it, you know?
No, it's not going to be a big difference.
Get us. Back. So you think I should change my reel then on them?
What's the max drag on your reel right now?
Max drag's 24 pounds.
Yeah, I would go way down. Otherwise, you're gonna risk breaking your line with your reel.
Here's a max drag 13.
That would work. And then just that one, I would suggest don't mic it because you'll probably snap the line if you mic it.
If you mic it. I love it. Okay. Can't be micing it now. We'll go practice on a few bass here before I get off. How's it going, Jets? I buy 10-pound. What'd I buy?
10, I think.
Maybe it's in my backpack. Fluoro 10-pound. How many feet you think? 410?
I usually just do whatever it lets me go up to.
Backpack is full. What kind of what? Or 10. Your backpack is. I just put it in there.
You might have too many lines in your backpack.
I've been putting some back in the home thing. There we go. Do you run a leader?
Not usually for bass, unless I'm doing like a jig with a crayfish on it. Except I think on a bottom rod, I think you have to do a leader.
The down test. Lero. It's not letting me put. What type of sinker have I got to put on this? Oh, I'm not using a bottom rod. I'm not setting a bottom rod up.
Uh-huh.
What am I doing?
Looks like it's a lure rod. So for that, I would put a 3/0 frog on it. And then I would take your leader off too.
Rock Chalk, what's up, buddy? So what size would you go with on fishing for these bass?
Usually 3 or 4/0. I think you can go up to 5/0.
Do you do small minnows or?
Yeah, you can use small minnows, medium minnows, shiners.
Now my sinker, I use just like a 7-ounce cannonball. Heck, was too heavy.
As I say, that might be too much for that rod.
Okay, let's put a 2 3/4 out, maybe. Heck, was too light. Make your mind
Probably
up.
gotta go something like 5 ounce or something.
Too heavy on the 5-ounce. Okay. All right.
Gabe's just being difficult today.
3.5-ounce sinker, maybe. 2 3/4. 4 1/4. Club Series sinker. Do those? What's the point in using those?
I don't think there's really anything special besides they just look different.
Too light. 2 3/4 is too light. What? How is 2 3/4 too light and 3.5 too heavy? I don't understand this.
Honestly, with the bottom rod, I would say you could go with the 2 light and it shouldn't be too much of an issue because you're not going to try to cast it super far usually.
Lost your service in the mountains. Hunter GM, how's it going, buddy? Iron boots. Two and 3/4 is too light. 3.5 is 2. So we need a 3. Do they even sell a 3? There's a 3-ounce right there. Camouflage sinker. Okay. It has to be, that has to be the one then. That's the only one that's in the middle.
Should work.
There we go. That made it optimal. Man, that was finicky. I might as well get ready to buy another one because I got to set this one up with that too. Zero. Zero leader. Why is this one this one's optimal? Oh, because I still have the Hornet Swarm. Won't be. Yeah, this is the part that's way more complicated than the angler. The angler's more, you know, easier.
Yep. Yeah, I actually like how in-depth the rod setup is on this.
Yeah.
Takes a while to learn, but it's, I don't know, I find it more interesting this way.
Look. You said 2 should be fine.
Yeah, that's about the smallest I would go is 2/0.
And too heavy. Oh, yeah, I gotta buy another 3-ounce. Tackle's too light.
Throw your bait on and see if that makes your tackle weight optimal.
I did. Okay, this don't make any sense. Too light. I put the 2 3/4 ounce on, too light. I put the 3-ounce on, too light. I go 3.5, too heavy. So from 3 to 3.5 is too heavy. So that would be three and a quarter.
Yeah, I don't think that's an option, unfortunately. Might be.
What the crap, dude?
I would just go at 3 ounce on that.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Yep. All right. So,
We have a 2 3/10 ounce weight, but we don't have a 3 1/4.
I don't know. I'm confused. So I need a different reel. Would I put a cast reel on this or a spin reel on the one that I'm using the lure on? I guess it matters.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it depends on the rod. Some will let you do a casting, some will only let you do the spinning, and vice versa.
Max drag. Something around 10, 11 pounds. Go with that one. Item placed in your home storage. Why is it in storage? Why does it only let me have? What's your favorite lure for them?
Probably either the walkers or my absolute favorite lure is the acid green 4/0 frog.
4/0 frog. That just largemouth?
It'll catch both of them. Both the peacock and the largemouth.
Does it say acid green on it?
Yeah, if you look under the color, it'll say color acid green / yellow.
The frogs. Where's the frogs? What's that under? Topwater lures?
Yep.
That's- Acid green. Acid green yellow, or just straight acid green?
Acid green / yellow is what it's labeled as.
Try that one. Tackle weight is optimal. Thank goodness. Oh, all right. License. I mean, I've spent. I ain't really got time to fool with this now, but I am catching something. I'm just going to purchase it for the week. Expires. If I do. Yeah, I'll buy it for the week. Okay. I'm going in. You are going to travel to the pond where boats are not allowed to use. Do you wish to proceed? I don't have to unequip my boat, do I?
No, you can leave it equipped. You just can't use it here.
Ooh, lost my chat. Sorry, guys. Got any markers?
Yeah, so right off the bat, this one you don't even really need a marker for. Go to lily pad channel, and if you look straight across from the dock, there's a little channel with lily pads in it. Cast directly like a foot inside those lily pads with that frog and just pop it back to you. I catch a unique, usually 1 out of every 10 casts out of there.
Lily pad channel. Okay. Can you play Call of the Wild, the Hunter? No, not right now. I'm only gonna be on for a few more minutes anyway. I see lily pads everywhere.
So run to the end of the dock. I'll send you this marker. There you go. I just sent you my unique largemouth marker.
Guess it's not updated yet. Oh, there we go. Well, let's see where we got it here. Huh. Ain't showing it. Maybe it just hadn't updated. Saddle or received marks. What?
Are you maxed out on marker buoys? No, you still got plenty left.
Salvar, share a marker buoy with you. Give me the option. I don't want to decline it. I want to keep it. Hang on it. Alright, we're just gonna wing it, I guess.
Yeah, so if you run to the end of that dock, look kind of to the left just a little bit, and there's a channel with some lily pads inside the channel. Cast about a foot into those lily pads.
And what's the presentation with this frog? Do you just real
You
quick?
pop it. So you pop it, which is the same thing as twitching essentially. So you'll reel, and then like every 3 seconds, just flick your rod up.
Oh, I see this little channel you're talking about. Just launch it back in there. Get us a little. You put it on high speed, or what will you do?
I usually do 2 or 3 speed.
Constant, and then just flicking it up.
Yep. And if you watch just behind the frog as you're going, a lot of times you can see the fish kind of approaching it.
I'll have to work on this because I gotta head out with my boy. What's up, Big Chizzer? How's it going, buddy? I have got to head out to this senior event for my boy, and hopefully I'll be on tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern. But I'll keep practicing with this stuff, and we might, if I like this might be the competition next Sunday I'll set up. You guys have a good one. Thanks for watching. Enjoy your Sunday, everybody.
Take care, everyone. Have a good Sunday.
Have a good one. Alright, Darth, have fun. Catch ya probably tomorrow.